Hello. Good evening, everyone. My name is Topsy and I'm here in Ivano, Ukraine. We will be talking about another beautiful topic today. So, who is joining us? Let's talk about another beautiful topic today, titled "Let Nothing Stand in Your Way." Let nothing stand in your way. So guys, hopping hopping, let's talk about today's beautiful topic, because I know a lot of us will be learning a lot from today's topic. Believe me, lots of us will be learning a lot from today's topic. So come on guys, let's talk about it. Let's talk about another beautiful topic. It's I'm so sorry I wasn't on Facebook Live yesterday. I didn't come around. I'm sorry for not informing you guys. I was kind of busy, a little bit busy. So who is joining us? Who is on the line today? I want to talk about another beautiful topic with you guys, and I'll be glad to all have you around. So it's been a beautiful week. And I don't know who is actually enjoying his or her week. I am. Hello, Sir Eduje Prince Tejire. Thank you so much for joining. God bless you. Please help me share the video and invite your friends. My name is Topsy and I'm here in Ivano, Ukraine. So share the video, invite your friends. I want us to talk about another beautiful topic today, titled "Let Nothing Stand in Your Way." Let nothing stand in your way. So if you think that nothing should stand in your way, I think you should actually share this topic, share the video, because a lot of people will be learning a lot from today's topic, and we all will be glad that we came. We all will be glad that we came to share minds together. We all came to, be together to inspire ourselves to become the personalities, to become the great man and woman that God has created us all to be, to make the right impacts that we have been created for, So share the video and invite your friends. A day before yesterday, when I came on live on Facebook, we talked about a beautiful topic and it's titled "Awaken the Giant in You." That was the topic we did a day before yesterday. Awaken the giant in you. And a lot of people were blessed, that topic, because there were a lot of testimonies we got on the platform, and people were really blessed. That they actually tuned in to listen to that topic titled "Awaken the King in You," the giant in you, rather. Awaken the giant in you. And today we'll be talking about another beautiful topic titled "Let Nothing Stand in Your Way." Let nothing stand in your way. So why is it that you should do everything possible for nothing to stand in your way? You are going to learn it today. You are going to hear it today. You will be told. You will be grateful to God that you actually tuned in, because sometimes we need the right company, we need the right friends, the right people to inspire us, to motivate us, to push us to the greater height we've all drawn out for ourselves. But pleasures of life, wrong company, a lot of things will just take your attention away from the plan that you initially have for yourself, the plan that you initially prepared for your life, what you presumed, what you had in mind when you actually started thinking as a human being, when you had the consciousness to start thinking. There were things you actually wrote out. There were things you penned down, and you said to yourself, "I'm going to make this impact. I'm going to become this person. I'm going to become that person. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that." But if you're not careful, Is either you mingle with the wrong company, or the pleasures of life will just take you away from what you have actually planned for yourself, or what you actually written down for yourself. The reason why the people we celebrate today, we celebrate them as great men and great women. Why are they great? They were once like us. They were once having names that nobody knew about. They were once Joshua, they were once John, they were once having normal names that every other person have out there, and they were not great. Nobody knows their name, and nobody, just as nobody knows my name, the same way they were, before they became great. But what stood out? What made them, became great? What made, their name to spread around the whole universe, for everybody to now come to realize who they are, to know, to know their, their contributions to earth, is because of what they have done on earth, because they choose to, work to put their name in the sand of time, to work hard to make sure that their name doesn't fade away, that they bring their visions and passions to reality. So they were once having names that nobody knew about, but they said to themselves, my vision, my passion must be actualized, and they focused on it, and they ran with it, and they determined, and they worked towards it, and they brought it to limelight. And that was how we all started celebrating them as great men and great women today, not because they are all better than us. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of people here. Hello Safemi Oluwa B, Oluwa Labi, thank you so much for joining. God bless you. Hello Betty Edward, thank you for joining. Hello Kuyoro, thank you so much for joining. God bless you. Please help me share the video and invite your friends as you come in. As you come in, just help me share the video and invite your friends. Share the video and invite your friends. So, like I was saying, today's topic is titled, Let Nothing Stand in Your Way. Let nothing stand in your way. Not even your friends, not even the not even certificates, let nothing stand in your way, because you are the first runner of your vision. You are the first runner of your vision, and whether you like it or yes, there's a reason why you exist. There's a reason why you are here on earth. So if you don't recognize this, if you don't realize it, you are going to live a life for emptiness. You are going to run the rat race. You are going to live a life unfulfilled. You are going to live a life without making impact. You are going to live a life of pain, if possible, of misery, a life of regrets, living, even though you acquired little wealth and little, cars and all that, but you are still not fulfilled, because there's a deeper part of you that is calling for something greater, for word impactment. Hello Christy Israel, I like your name. Thank you so much for joining. God bless you. Please help me share the video and invite your friends. My name is Topsy Gift, and I'm here in Ivano-Frankivsk, Ukraine, and today we are talking about the topic titled, Let nothing stand in your way. Let nothing stand in your way. Let nothing, let nobody, let nothing stand in your way. Will it be human, animate or inanimate object? Let nothing stand in your way, because you know why? The word is waiting for that thing that you have inside of you. I once read a story online on internet, and I had this great successful man. He not like successful, but he was very, he was receiving a lot of money. Okay, he was working in a company in Europe, and they were paying him. He's a white man, and they were paying him a lot of money, and he was feeling comfortable. But do you know what happened at the end of the day? Was that he said when he was growing up, he used to have a jotter. It's the book. It's like about his life. He has something like this, that he writes his daily activities and everything that he wants to achieve, one step at a time. And he even at most time he puts the age at which, or the year at which he wants it to be actualized. But do you know what happened? This guy was so intelligent, that, you know, he got into university, he got a good grade, and you know, they gave him they gave him scholarship afterwards. A company picked him after school, and then that was how he started working for this so-called company. But you know what he was doing? He was thinking he was having fun, he was thinking he was enjoying, he was thinking he has arrived, but little did he know that he was actually killing himself, because he forgot about the dreams, the visions, the things he penned down and said to himself he was going to actualize, he was going to bring to pass. He even said he started writing a book when he was in school, and he stopped that book, he stopped at chapter 6 or so, you know, in that book. And that was how that book had remained for 46 years. For 46 years, that book could have been a blessing to, you know, people out there. But because he was carried away, he didn't see that glamour coming, he didn't see, you know, all that coming. So he was carried away, and then he started enjoying the wealth that the company was giving to him. You know, he got married, started having kids. He was so busy that he goes to work 6 a.m. in the morning, and you know, returns home late in the night. So he eventually, at 46 years, after 46 years, he realized that he discovered that he had lost his family, he has lost himself, he has lost his dream. Hello, Gifted Gift. I love this name. Thank you so much for joining. God bless you. Please help me share the video and invite your friends. Help me share the video and invite your friends. So this young man who once had a dream, who once had a vision, who once had the passion, whose vision was driving, you know, a few years back, you know, just threw it away like there was, like nothing happened. He forgot that, oh, I once had a dream, oh, I once had a vision, oh, there was something like passion, there was something that was actually driving me. So at 46 years, this man wasted his life and wasted his time. Now he lost his family, he lost the respect he's supposed to have from his wife and his boy, his, you know, his teenage guy, son, was already not, you know, seeing him as a father. Hello, Mr. Jefferson. Thank you for joining. Hello, Teddy. Hello, Teddy Anazo. So, wait, I think I need to look for the name. Hello, Monachi. Thank you for joining. Oh, Teddy Answer. Okay, thank you for joining. God bless you. Please help me share the video and invite your friends. Help me share the video and invite your friends. We are talking about nothing. Let nothing stand in your way. Let nothing stand in your way. Let it not even be your parents. No, no, no. They don't have the right to stand in your way. When it comes to you bringing your passions, your visions, your purpose to reality, let nothing stand in your way. Let nothing. Because you know what? You have heavenly backups. God is backing you. And believe me, even if you offend them and still fulfill purpose, God is more, you know, happy with you when you do that. When you fulfill purpose, that is what he, you know, he's very much interested about. So I was telling a story about a guy who, you know, actually lost himself, you know, forgot the reason why he existed. So he lost his son and lost his wife, because eventually his wife was then cheating on him, you know, having an affair outside, because the man was not always at home. And you know, he was busy chasing money. And he said that the company, you know, the way the company so made it arranged the whole thing was such that you will be chasing for more higher rank. The more you see your salaries every month, the more you want to work harder to get, you know, attain a higher height, because the more you attain a higher height, the more money you get. So money was his focus, and that was how he lost his vision, he lost his passion, he lost himself. So let nothing stop you from achieving that thing you have set for yourself. Hello Uzoma Njoku. Thank you so much, sir, for joining. God bless you. My name is Topsy Gift, and I'm here in Ivano-Frankivsk, Ukraine. So good to have you guys around. Please help me share the video and invite your friends. I believe today somebody will be blessed. Somebody will be inspired, greatly inspired. Somebody will, rejoice that they actually came today. Let nothing stop you. The only thing that can stop you right now that I'm saying is yourself. Whatever you accept is what you become. Whatever you accept is what you become. So let nothing stop you. Let nothing stop you. You know why? Because the Bible said in the book of Mark chapter 9 verse 23, Jesus said unto him, if thou believe, if you believe, all things are possible to him that believe. If thou can believe, if you believe, if you believe in your visions, if you believe in your purpose, if you believe in your dreams, if you believe in your passions, if you believe in what drives you, if you believe in the change you want to effect, if you can believe, all things will be possible only to them that believe. Only to them that believe. I told you guys that the reason why some people are great and some people are not great is because, before I say it, now those people who are great, they were once like you and I. They were once like you and I. Nobody knew their name. It's only their family members that knew their name. And maybe the school they attended knew their name. That's if they were even excellent students. Okay? That is all. So they were living like you and I. They were just a common humans like you and I. But do you know what happened? They had visions, they had passions, they have goals, they had dreams that they worked hard to bring to reality, to bring to limelight. And that was how people started knowing their name. So you and I will exist, and nobody will know you and I if we do not work hard to bring our passions, our zeals, our visions, our purpose to reality. So every other person, it's like where the husband meets his wife, and he releases the sperm and all that. Now, according to scientists, it's said that millions of eggs were released in the fallopian tube, or where actually do they call it? Millions of sperms were released at that intercourse. At that time, there were sexual intercourse. Millions of sperms were released, but you know what? Only few survived. Only few made history. Only few came to be. Only few manifested. Hello, Chidi Remy. Thank you so much for joining. Hi. Hello, Sir Philip. Thank you for joining. Hello, Doris. Thank you so much for joining. God bless you guys. Please help me share the video and invite your friends. Today will be another blessed day. Today will be another interesting day. And we are talking about let nothing stop you. Let nothing stop you. The only thing that can stop you is yourself. The only thing that can stop you is yourself. So you have to be focused. You have to learn how to hold whatever you have written out for yourself to make sure it manifests, to make sure it comes to limelight. Whatever you have been called to do, you must make sure you do all your possible best to bring it to reality. Don't live a life of waste. Don't waste your time here on earth. Don't waste your time chasing what has nothing to do with you. Chasing what it's not profitable to you, what you have no connection with. Do not waste your time here on earth. Do not waste your life. You are already a resource. Do not waste it. Do not waste it. If you waste it, you would deny generations of the blessings that you are carrying. You would deny nations. You would deny people of the blessings that you are carrying. You are already a resource. So if you do not manifest your passions, your goals, your visions, your purpose to reality, you will deny me, and you will deny my children to come, and millions of people out there the benefit of you being on earth. So do not waste your time. So do not waste your time. I told you guys that the reason why people are great today is because they worked hard to bring their passions, their visions, their goals to reality. They were once like ordinary men. They were once like you and I. Nobody knew their names. Nobody knew about them except their family, except the school they attended. If they were even excellent students, that is how the school will know their name. Then if they are not, they will be like every other person, roaming around the whole street, roaming around the whole world, living life, eating, sleeping, and waking up, doing routine, going to work and coming back. Hello, Sir Austin. Thank you so much for joining. God bless you. Please help me share the video and invite your friends. So if those great people today we see as great people did not work to bring their visions and their passions, their purpose, what was driving them then to reality, nobody would have known them. Nobody would have known them. Millions of people had visions. Billions of people on earth today had visions, but only few will manifest their visions to reality and make themselves great. People will see them as great men and great women because they focused, because they worked hard to bring it into reality. So the Bible said everything is possible. All things are possible to him that believe. To him that believe. So you need faith in yourself. Faith in what you have been called to do. Faith in your dreams. Faith in your passions. Faith in your visions. And working hard to bringing it to come to pass. Only to them that believe all things are possible. Only to them that believe. So vision is like the ability to think, the ability to plan for your future, the ability for you to think and see ahead and have a creative mindset, and having a solution to a problem in the society. It's like you being able to bring out your passion, being able to bring out that thing that you always love to do. You just see it being manifested even before it comes to reality. So you need to have a vision. You need to have vision. So one of the things you need to in this word on this earth, one of the things you need as a start is vision. Some people do not have. There are some humans that are empty. Oh Jesus, I don't know if you guys have ever met some people who don't know where they are going. They are visionless. They don't have anything good about life, and they don't even know where they are going to. Anywhere the wind toys them to, anywhere the wind pushes them to, anywhere the wind throws them to, that is where they want to stay. That is where they want to belong. That is where they are comfortable sitting, which is wrong. That is very wrong. You as a human being, you need to have visions. You need to have passion. You need to have, you need to bring those things that are actually those enthusiasm that you can't do without. Those things that you can't do without. You just want to work hard to bring it to pass. So the first thing you need in this journey of life of greatness, this journey of life to greatness, to becoming a personality, to becoming a giant, to being a history maker, is vision. So the question becomes, what is your vision? What are you aiming at? I'm not talking about people who have vision plans on how to go and rob a bank. on how to become armed robbers, on how to become international prostitute. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about visions and dreams and passions that will effect change on this earth, that will bring solution to problems of humanity, that will bring joy to man's heart, that will wipe tears away from people's heart. I'm not talking about selfish visions that will put money in your pocket. It is just for your family and for you alone. I'm talking about visions that will cut across nations. I'm talking about visions that will cut across nations. Some people have, there's this drive that they have about creativity and arts. But you know what they see? They say, oh, I don't think creativity can actually, make you great or put money in your pocket or make you a rich woman or a rich man. Oh, I think I should go study medicine. I think when I become an engineer or I become a medical doctor, I will become great. I will have a lot of money. Oh, well, I'll be respected. Woo! So they dump their creativity, that is a natural gift and talent. They run towards, getting a certificate to make money for themselves and live comfortable. Come on. That is not what I'm talking about. Those your visions you had when you were growing up that you penned down, those things that was running through your mind on daily basis that you want to achieve, what happened to them? Can you ponder for 1 minute or 1 second and ask yourself, where are those visions? Where are my visions? Have I sold it at a platter of gold? Have I destroyed it? Have I left it lying low? Have I just forgotten about the fact that this vision can bring joy to a community? That this vision can bring joy to a nation? Men who are great today did not start from greatness. They started from little. They started from little, and today we are celebrating their greatness because they did not throw away their visions and their goals and their passion and what drives them and their enthusiasm, their purpose. They never threw it away to chase certificates or to chase money or to chase fame. Where are those things that you put down when you were growing up? Once upon a time, when you were growing up as a child, you had visions, you had passions. There were things that you were seeing as a problem in your nation that you wanted to effect a change. There were this aspect of life that you wanted to create. You wanted to effect changing. You wanted to bring peace in. You wanted to put smiles in people's face. There's this thing about when you see people on the streets who are sick, you are so pained. You wish you can help them. You wish you can just become Jesus to heal them. There was this thing about it, inside of your heart. And ideas were dropping in your head on how to go on research, to look for cures for diseases. Who then deceived us to forget about our passion, to jump into engineering or to jump into another thing just to make money. A lot of people are into politics today. They have absolutely nothing to do with politics. They just went there because they want to make money. And that is why our world it's in chaos today, because you find bankers, walking on the streets, while you find those who study agricultural science are in banking sector, working and collecting money. Those who then study banking are on the streets, roaming up and down looking for job. Those who study bridge engineering, those who knew how to construct bridge, they are being put away and being given contract to those who do not know their job. That is why after a few times, bridge begin to collapse and have problems. We have chaos in the world today, where you have doctors who have nothing to do with medicine are in the hospital killing people because either they were forced to become medical doctors, or they went into it because it's lucrative, because of what they want to gain, or the respect that is attached to being a doctor. Hello Prudence, thank you for joining. Hello Peter, thank you for joining. Hello Salem, thank you for joining. Hello Susan, thank you for joining. Hello Yomi Jagada, thank you so much for joining. God bless you. Please help me share this video as you come in and invite your friends. Ole Biko, thank you for joining. Please help me share the video and invite your friend. What a wrong word we have. What a wrong, mentality a lot of us are carrying out there. So the first thing you need is vision. When you have vision, then you have direction. When you have vision, you have direction. You know where you are going to. Then you start walking step by step to bringing that vision to reality. So, but if you don't have vision, if you don't have vision, you might not know where you are even going to. You might not even know how to start. You are just going to be comfortable in the state where you are, or you are going to be either blaming your parents or government for one thing or the other. Men of vision, they do not look at circumstances. They are so determined. They are so focused. They know what they want. They know where they are going, and they know that out of passion, out of hard work, I'm going to achieve this. I don't need the government to achieve this. I don't need the government to bring my vision to reality. When others are complaining, insulting people on the streets, they are so determined that you can't destroy their goal. They are so determined that when you are saying something outside what they are carrying in their head, they don't give you attention. When Mark Zuckerberg was interviewed about making Facebook, how he was going to connect the world, how it was going to be possible, all of that. When he was being interviewed, some of the time he said several times he had told his friends that he wants to do something that will connect the world. But whenever he tells his friend, they laugh at him. They laugh at him so much because they don't believe in what he had. The vision he had for Facebook, men were not seeing it. He was the one who was seeing his vision, and he was working to bring it to pass. While his friends were chasing certificates and trying to follow the system of the world, that it is only when you have certificate to become great in life. They were just busy, trying to fulfill what society wants from them. They were just busy running the rat race of getting A's and getting B's in their classes, while a man who had vision, who knew where he was going to, was on daily basis adding value to his vision. He said every day he doesn't leave when he was arranging trying to bring Facebook to limelight. There was a day never passed him by without him putting something on what he wants to bring to pass. And until Facebook was launched and became a global app, until Facebook was launched, that young man never gave up. So vision is the first thing you need, because it's what keeps you going. It's your direction. You know where you are going. You are focused. This is my aim. This is my aim. I don't want distraction. So let nothing distract you. Let nobody distract you. And let nothing stand in your way. So you have to understand your purpose. You have to understand your purpose. And I have a quote by Steve Marabol. He said, "You were put on this earth to achieve your greatest self, to live without purpose." Sorry about that. To live out your purpose and to do it courageously. You were put on this earth for a reason. You were put on this earth for a reason. Do not run the rat race, walking from Uncle Sam's office to another Uncle Sam's office, and waste your life, and waste your time, and throw away all the visions, all the passions, everything, all the goals you once wrote for yourself when you were growing up? What happened to the book? What happened to those passions? What happened to those visions? Where are they? What happened to your natural gifts and talents? Where are they? You threw it. You threw it out because you either got a job or you got a wealthy husband who was fending for you, and you felt that, oh, I already have money, my husband has a lot of money, so why should I be wasting my time, trying to bring my vision to pass? I don't think I need it. His money can cover me for the next 100 years. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You think God is actually giving you thumbs up, and actually, clapping for you? He is rather disappointed. He is rather disappointed that you all of a sudden have forgotten who you are, have forgotten your visions, have forgotten your passions, have forgotten what he put inside of you. You think that thing you were naturally gifted in doing, that thing you saw yourself doing, you think you were the one who created it. You think you were the one who put it there? Oh no, come on. You weren't the one who put it there in the first place. So why should it be you that would decide whether you should bring it to limelight or not? Why? The blessings of what you had, what it would have brought to humanity, you have just denied us. His heart bleeds because men are wasting their time, and time is life. Men do not understand what they are carried, what they are made of. Let nothing stand in your way. Today, make a decision that you will bring your visions to reality. Make a decision. And that decision, most times, it might not suit you. It might discomfort you. Yes, but you know what? It might discomfort you today, but tomorrow, you will not only become a celebrity, but God will be glorified. People will be grateful that you brought your passions, your visions. You were an added value on earth. You were a value on earth. Today, I could boldly say, thanks to Mark Zuckerberg for Facebook. I could boldly say, thanks to Thomas Edison, because if not for him, you wouldn't be seeing the brightness of my face. I could boldly say, thanks to every great names out there. Thanks to Usain Bolt, I could say. Thanks to Oprah Winfrey, I could say. I could call all the names and tell them thank you for their existence had given me courage to pursue and overcome, to overtake, to pursue and bring to limelight, to pursue and bring to reality that which I have been called for, that which I have passion for, that which is driving me. Do not waste your time. Do not waste your life. Hello, Sir Akin. Thank you so much for joining. Hello, Ma Gladys. Thank you for joining. Hello, Ma Bema. Thank you for joining. Hello, Joycey. Thank you so much for joining. Sandra Bakari. Thank you for joining. Aziz Sepa. Thank you for joining. Mari Matu. Thank you so much for joining. Harry A. Thank you for joining. Josephine. Thank you so much for joining. Ma, God bless you. Hello. Gift Kayode, thank you for joining. Hello, Ma Vivian Taylor, thank you for joining. Hello, Glory, God's Power, thank you so much for joining. God bless you so much, guys. Please help me share the video. Help me share the video as you come in, and invite your friends. Ask yourself, what happened to my vision? A lot of us have thrown it away and thinking it's, oh, maybe it's childish, or maybe it really cannot have effect on men, or maybe it can really not transform a nation. Maybe nobody will actually benefit from it. Who told you that? Who told you that? Oprah Winfrey, when she was actually, having the vision of, owning a TV station, or the first vision she had was to work in a radio station. The next was she was aiming at having a TV station. You know, when she was a child and she was rehearsing and training her voice on how to become an excellent speaker, and training her mind and reading, you know, vast on, you know, intelligent stuff, and learning a lot on how to effect change, on how to impact life, she didn't know it would take her that far. She didn't even know she was going to become a blessing. She was a victim of rape. That alone would have made her to end her life. Oprah Winfrey was a victim of rape. A lot of ladies, a lot of girls have been raped in this generation, and they've killed themselves. They've gone to hang themselves. They've all said, no, I can't stand the shame. I can't stand the disgrace. And they went to kill themselves. But a woman was raped, and she saw, you know, a reason to encourage people to stand for the people who are going to, you know, yet to face the problem. She worked so hard to try to build people, you know, to try to enlighten the public on the same issue that happened to her. She then even became more than she thought. Oh God. You have to work hard to bring yourself, to bring your purpose to limelight. One of the second thing you need is focus. Focus is the center of your interest. Focus is the center of your interests or your activities. So if there should be anybody who should be focused in life, it should be you and I. If there's anybody who needs to be focused, is you and I. One of the reasons why people's vision, people's passion, people's purpose do not come to reality, do not get to limelight, do not become a blessing, is because they lose focus at a point in time in their lives. They lose focus. They forget that, oh, I was actually into this before. Oh, I was actually called into this. I had passion into this. I wrote this to bring to pass. Oh, this. They lose focus. Life distraction came and took them away. They began to enjoy the company of their friends. They began to enjoy the comfort of society. You know, when they have the ability to get a job that will pay them, maybe, let's say, $1,000 every month, they feel then they are comfortable, they have arrived, they feel, oh, I can solve a problem, I can now, you know, since I'm single, I can now save a lot of money with just $1,000 every month. Oh, they will not multiply it times 1 year to 12 months, and they say, oh, $1,000 times 12 months, woo, it's a lot of money. And before you know, they lose focus. They forget that they had a purpose here on earth. They had a vision. They had a passion that they were supposed to bring to reality, to bring to limelight. You know, when Steve Jobs was, you know, working hard on how to manufacture the iPhone most of us are using today, when that man was working hard to bring it to limelight, you know, story had it that he once went to visit a friend of his who was also into electronics, who was also into, you know, phones and all that. You know what? Steve Jobs actually had a vision, and you know what he was doing? He was working hard to bring it to pass. He didn't want to lose focus, even though he was with his friend who was having, you know, similar idea of making phones and other electronics. That guy never lose focus in his vision. He never forgot that I had something to do. You know, the more reason why you should, if you're not financially buoyant to bring your visions and your passion to reality, the reason why you should work is to get resources to impute into your visions. It's not for you to work and remain in that job and enjoy the comfort of the job. As you are working to impute resources into your visions to bring it to reality. So your visions and your passions and your purpose and goals, doesn't just diminish, doesn't just fade away, it doesn't just disappear. You don't just go bury it. People are on daily basis running the rat race. People are trying to get the best country, where they can go get a good job, a good life, good medication, good road, good water, good internet, there's stable light, comfort. That is what 90% of humans want. Comfort. The people we saw as great people today are the people who discomforted themselves. They sought pleasure. They forgot the latest things going on in the world. They forgot the latest phones. They forgot the latest clothes, the latest hairs, the latest makeup, the latest fashions, the latest things, and they locked themselves up. They were studying day and night. They were working hard to bring their passions to reality. And until they achieved it, they never gave up. Do you know what your passions and your visions will do for you? It will not just announce you to make you a personality. It will announce you, and then it will make you a billionaire. It will make you a billionaire. When Mark Zuckerberg was working hard to bring Facebook to connect the world, he wasn't seeing billionaire. He wasn't seeing that he was going to be all of a sudden, rich. But hard work, he sold out his pleasure. He sold out his distractions. And he was in his room 247. He said as he goes to class, he really doesn't find pleasure sitting in the classroom and being taught by a teacher. There's this thing that drives him about connecting the word. And he was working day and night to bring it to reality. So as students were going back home to go do their homeworks and go watch movies and go catch fun and go to club, that young man was there in his room working 247 just to bring Facebook to reality. And today, the app called Facebook had made him a billionaire. One of the youngest billionaires on earth today. That is what your visions and passion can do for you. That peanut that we are chasing out there, that peanut that we think companies are paying us, is 100 times what we can. What is 100 times? 100 times is even too small. What the company worth as a whole is too small compared to what your purpose, your passion, your visions can put in your pocket, can put in your account. You can imagine Bill Gates. How much is in his account? Oh my goodness. That was born out of vision, out of passion, out of, hard work. Oh, Jesus. I wish people would understand how much they actually worth. They will stop giving glory to those companies that are paying them peanuts, that are taking from them what they have to give to them, what the company is giving to you. They can't really pay for what you are carrying. They are just compensating us because we are time wasters. Because we are time wasters. So they compensate us with a peanut, and they make it look so big, because at the moment you'll be jobless the moment you decide to leave the company. The moment you say, I don't want to work again, I want to go look for my passion, they'll make you look like that is the end of your life. But only people who understands the place and the power of visions coming to reality, only them can take the greatest risk of life. Hello, Sir Ifeanyi Oji, thank you for joining. Hello, my Idara Nwafo, thank you for joining. Hello, Kende, thank you so much for joining. Hello, Fatima, thank you for joining. God bless you. Hello, Nelly, thank you for joining. God bless you. Please help me share the video and invite your friends. We are talking about, let nothing stand in your way. Let no man, let nothing stand in your way. I already talked about 2 factors that you should, you should not get, you should get hold of. Number 1, which is, I say, was your vision. Number 2, I said, was focus. When you get your vision, put all your concentration and make sure you put your focus into actualizing it and bringing it to come to pass. Number 3 thing you need in this journey of life to make sure you don't get distracted is what I call determination. Firmness of purpose. Determination is what I call firmness of purpose. You are so firm to what you believe. You are so firm to what is what you are pursuing. You are so firm to what you are having interest in. You are so firm to that desires that is in your heart. You are so firm to your purpose. And I have a quote that says, a dream doesn't come to reality. A dream doesn't come to reality. It doesn't become reality, rather. A dream doesn't become reality through magic. This is a quote by Collins Powell. He said, a dream doesn't become reality through magic. It takes sweat. It takes determination and hard work. And hard work. A dream doesn't become reality through magic, through wishes, through prayers, through seed sowing, through belief of that through hoping, through belief that I believe one day this thing will come to pass. It doesn't become reality just through magic. If you want, go to all the black magic, all the people doing black magic. Tell them that you want to build an aeroplane. Just like that. It won't work. Life is governed by principles. And only men who obey principles will be successful in life. Life is governed by principles. A dream doesn't become reality through magic. It takes sweat. It takes discomfort. It will make you cry. You will feel pains. Because naturally, that is not what your body wants. Your body wants to have fun. Your body wants to have, to see a beautiful light out there. Your body wants to, go swim. Your body wants to go watch some movies. Your body wants to take a stroll. Your body just wants to go, enjoy life. And then you are trying to, subdue your pleasure, subdue your body, subdue yourself into bringing your visions to reality. So it will take sweat. It will take hurt and pain. It will take delayed gratification. It will take determination. It will take hard work. You don't sow a seed. If you want to sow a seed for 50 years, that dream won't be actualized. The Bible says, only to them that believe, all things are possible. What do you believe in? You believe in your vision and you work hard to bring it to come to pass. Your faith, as you are working hard, is believe that it will work. It's believe that when you put your work, it will come to pass. You don't put your energy and your sweat, your determination and your hard work into something you don't believe. Into something you don't believe. It is that your belief that will drive you. It is that your belief that would drive you. Oh my God. A dream doesn't become reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination, hard work, perseverance, diligence, focus before it will come to pass. Let no man fool you. Let no man deceive you. Life is governed by principles. And you know what? God made all the principles. God made all the principles. You know why Jesus is our first standard? You know why Jesus lived a life of principles? It's because he wanted us to live the same. He wanted us to understand the difference between earth and heaven. You know, Jesus had the ability, he had all the strength, he had all the powers, all the power to make man, to just say, man, let that dust mold itself and come to reality. Let man just wake up from the dust of the earth, and then let it be Adam. Let another dust wake up and become Eve. Jesus had the power to do that, but you know what? He went with his bare hands to mold, to put up those, to show us the diligence in hard work. That hard work pays. Determination pays. Sweat pays. Delayed gratification pays. It pays. We don't jump principles. We don't cut corners. When we obey principles, we become history makers. We become life changers, life transformers. Because we obey principles. A lot of people are, becoming atheists. They don't believe that there is God because they simply obeyed principles of the earth, principles of life, principles of success, and they became successful. So they thought that I don't need God to be successful. Since it's all about principle, well, let me just obey principles and then become rich. So there is no God. If I can put my hard work, sweat, determination, and diligence, focus, and all of it, I could, and then I become somebody in life, then I don't need God. That's why a lot of them are becoming atheists. They think God doesn't exist, but they don't know that it is God who made the same principles. They don't know that there won't be no them without God. There will be no principles without God. There will be no time without God. There wouldn't have been any earth for them to become great on without God. Oh yes. So Collins Powell is telling us a dream doesn't become reality through magic. It takes sweat, it takes determination, it takes hard work before it comes to pass. Another thing you need, I've mentioned 3 things I said you need. Number 1 thing I said was vision, which is a direction to where you're going to. Number 2 thing I said was focus. Number 3 thing I said today is what I call determination, which I just finished giving you a quote on. Now, the 4th thing you need to become that great woman and great man that God has made you to be is what I call restraint. Restraint is what I call restraint. Hello, Sir Kufre, Victor, thank you so much for joining, sir. God bless you. Hello, Eduje, thank you so much, sir, for joining. God bless you. I'm seeing Sir Albert Kitcher. Thank you so much for joining. God bless you. Hello, Sir Wilson. Thank you for joining. Hello, Sir Mutwale. Thank you for joining. Hello, Mastella. Thank you so much, ma, for joining. God bless you. Please help me share the video and invite your friends. I'm seeing Rehimat. Thank you so much for joining. God bless you. Please share the video and invite your friends. We are talking about let nothing stand in your way. Let nothing stand in your way. Oh, Jesus, thank you so much. Let nothing stand in your way. Good evening, Mastella. Thank you so much. God bless you. Please help me share the video and invite your friends. Now, the 6th thing we have here is what I call restraints. A measure or condition that keeps one focused or something under control. A measure that keeps something or someone under control. It could also mean self-control. Restraints. You know the power in restraints? When you restrain yourself, when you say to your colleagues, your time wasters, to the people that are not having the same vision like you, to the people who do not understand where you're going to, when you restrain yourself from them, be ready to get insult, attack, the name calling, and a lot of things. but do not listen to them. Do not listen to them, because it takes just one star to pierce darkness. Just one star can actually bring light to a room. One star can pierce darkness. It cannot take darkness, darkness cannot overshadow light. Only one single star can pierce a room filled of darkness. So only you is enough. Only you is enough. Network is not friendly. Oh my God. Oh my God. It is well. It is well. So restraints yourself. Put yourself under self-control. Put yourself under self-control. Put yourself under self-control. Tell yourself, come on, sit down here. Let's do this job. Yes, some people cannot sit for 30 minutes in one place. Some people cannot sit for 1 hour. Some people cannot go on solitude. Some people cannot sit down for less than 10 minutes. They are either here or there. They just want to be around folks. They just want to be around people. They just want to go out to have fun. All their life is all about fun. It's all about following people. It's all about, oh Jesus. I pity for such people, because I don't see greatness near them. For you to become great, if you want to say, let nothing will stand in my way. If you want to say 2017, nothing will stand in my way, you got to have self-restraint. You got to have self-control. You got to embrace restraints. You got to say to yourself, no, I have made too much friends last year. I have wasted my life. I am 20 and I can't vouch for anything. I have checked my life from the day I became a thinking child to the day I became a being that can actually decide for himself. I can't really fathom, I can't really see or place what I've done with my life. I am a resources personified, but what have I produced? What have I produced? What have I produced? What makes me different from you is that I have a product and you have a product. When we are all called on a stage, we can boldly bring out our product to present that this is me. Your product defines who you are. Your product defines you. Your product will live for the next 300 years, if there will be any. Your product will defend you. Your product will stand for you. Steve Jobs is long gone today, but his product is still running after him. The Apple company is still taking first when it comes to, phones. When it comes to phones, we don't compare iPhone with other companies. No, we don't compare. It took that guy hard work to bring it to pass. It took Steve Jobs restraints to bring iPhone to come to pass. Hello, Chas Smith. Thank you so much for joining. Please share the video and invite your friends. Let nothing stand in your way. Let nothing stand in your way. If you must live to make a difference on earth, if you must live to effect a change, to become a solution, to become a personality, you must not let anything stand in your way. Hello, my Benny Gift. Thank you so much for joining. God bless you. Please help me share the video and invite your friends. You must say to yourself, nothing will stand in my way. Such a conscious decision it's like a first step. It's like a first step to living the right life. So I said that one of the steps you need is what I call vision. what I call focus, determination, restraint. You need to restrain yourself from distractions. You need to restrain yourself from the people who do not matter, who do not have a contribution or any impact in the thing that you have been called to carry out. You need to have self-control. You need to say to yourself that today, before 24 hours to run out, in at least for 10 hours, I want to achieve this. For 2 hours, for 3 hours, I want to achieve this particular thing. I want to put this time into my passion, into my visions, into my purpose. I want to achieve this. You can actually be a man of your word. You can say to yourself, I want to do this, and you do it. Today, I won't go out with my friends to drink. I won't go out with my friends to club. I won't go out to waste my time. I want to put that amount of time I'm going out there to waste into my visions. I want to go on internet to make all the necessary research needed for me to bring my vision to reality. And do not say, no, I had a vision of making a phone, but I think a lot of phones are out there now. I cannot even compete. You don't, the moment you start having that kind of, thoughts, you are limiting yourself. You have already started degrading your ability. You have already started saying no to what you have, the passion that is driving you. Before the iPhone came out, there were lots of other phones out there that people were using, and they didn't like what they were using. But Steve Jobs said to himself, I want to make a phone that people will use and they will enjoy. He made a phone. He went to, showcase the phone. It was rejected the first time. But he didn't give up. He kept pressing on until his phone was tested and proven. People started buying iPhone like do you know how much that guy works? An iPhone is not going to remain one of the best phones for life for the next 300 years. They will not. Somebody will come and make something that will beat their company and become a personality. They will not remain. And if nobody wants to bring their passions and visions to reality, they will keep ruling. If there is no competitive spirit, there will be no need. Everybody will relax, and the people who are making history will continue and will be there until they die. If their product don't continue running, those products will die, and then we will be complaining of not having a good phones or laptops or machineries and all that. But somebody needed to put self-restraint to bring in his own passion to reality. His own passion can beat the best-selling car today. Restraint. The power of self-restraint can make you a giant, can make you a great man and a great woman, can make you a personality, can put your name in the lips of every man that will exist here on earth. Because whether you like it or not, if the moment you leave this earth, your product will still speak for you. History will remember you. We will once say thank you to you for being a blessing to our generation. Today, I don't know a lot of people I'm using their product today. I don't know them by face. I have never been privileged to meet them. But I can boldly say thank you to them because they added value to my life. They added value on the earth. And I know you are grateful as well. If nobody works, this earth will remain dormant. Because these people who are today great men and women will soon fade out. If we don't work, they will fade out, and no other persons will replace them. The world will keep fluctuating. Today is as if the world is getting better. Tomorrow it gets worse. Come on. When all hands are on deck, when everybody on earth, when over 7 billion people who are on earth today are working hard to bring in their purpose, their visions, their passions, their goals to reality, this world will be a better place for all of us. This world will be a heaven on earth for all of us. Because men are working. No man is sleeping. No man is catching phone. No man is lazing up and down. Everybody is working. So the next thing you need is what I call right attitude. Right attitude. Having the right attitude is like being optimistic. Having the right attitude is saying yes to what you believe. Is saying yes to that thing that nobody is paying attention to. You will not have everybody to believe in your dreams. Not everybody will believe in what is driving you. So tomorrow somebody can come out and say, "Oh, I have a passion. I'm being driven to make a car that will be flying on air." And some people will be mocking. Of course, people will mock at him or her. People will say, "Oh, are you crazy? How can you make a car that can fly? A car is meant to, be on the floor. How can you say cars will not start flying like the aeroplane?" And somebody is being driven by passion to bring a flying car to reality, and somebody says it's not possible. Wait until that guy manufactures the car and bring it to reality. Then you will be like those who mock the Wright brothers that they cannot make something that can fly, and they beat their chest and made the aeroplane. Oh yes, all things are possible to them that believe. All things are possible to him that believe. If only you believe. God is looking for that man who believes. God is just looking around for just that man who believes. If his own children who are called by his name do not believe, he would give it to those who believe, even if they are not called by his name, even if they don't believe in him, even if they don't see him as their Lord and personal Savior. God is going to put those ideas in their head because they believe that work will come to pass. We all that are called by his name will benefit from the work of the atheists. Will benefit from those who say there is no God. They don't believe in Jesus, yet we will benefit from what they are producing today. Will benefit from their hard work. Will benefit from their passion. Will benefit from their zeal, their enthusiasm, what drives them. Will benefit from their creativity. We thank God for them today, because if not for their hard work, this earth wouldn't have been a better place for all of us to be. How many Christians that are called by God's name, who pray day and night, who go to fast and pray, how many of us are in technologies? How many of us are in medicine? How many of us are in different sphere of life? How many of us are in educational system, working hard to make sure that this earth becomes a better place for us all? What most Christians are doing, they are just there doing religion, asking God to come and do for them what God has given them the ability and the resources to do for the earth. To do for the earth. That is what they are praying day and night. Millions of Christians will gather in different churches every new month or every year. They will call on God. They will fast and pray. They will sow seed of faith. And they are asking God to come and do for them to what God has given them the ability to do. To come and better the earth. To come and cure sicknesses and diseases. Oh God, come and, come and cure HIV. Come and do this. God is even tired because we do not understand what we are carrying inside of ourselves. People are in church day and night. Thank you, Mastella. God bless you. People are in church day and night, wasting their life. God is saying to them, I wish you can turn your ears to hear me. I wish you can listen to me just 1 minute. Prayer is a communication. Now you communicated to me. I'm trying to speak to you. But religion has blinded you. Religion has so blocked your ear that you now believe in miracles, that you believe in your abilities. You not believe in what people are telling you, to go there and eat grass, to go and, take petrol, to swallow snake, to do some ritual paganist practices, and because you are chasing miracle, that will produce money for you, whereas God has given you what will make you a billionaire, but you can't see it. You are so blinded by religion, you can't see it. Oh Jesus. Men are wasting their lives. They do not know that they are resources personified, that they are resources. God is weeping and his heart is bleeding because people do not understand. People do not understand the change they have been called to effect. They do not understand the impacts that God has brought them here on earth to make. And they are so blinded that they will walk on the streets and they will see bad roads. They are complaining that government did not do a good road. Government did not fix an electric bulb. Government did not do that. But that aspect of life that they have passion for would have brought down results. We don't wait for the government to do everything for us. One who is born out of passion, determination, and zeal, that will produce, that will use his resources that is given to him by God, that will become a billionaire, can fix the road. That road can be fixed by just one man who recognizes the power of passion, the power of vision, the power of purpose. Bill Gates is single-handedly eradicating polio. That is because he has the resources. He worked hard. He sold out his pleasure. He sold out his life, his time that he would have wasted following friends and catching porn. He put restraints. He put himself under self-control. He was so determined and so focused. He was so focused to bringing his vision to reality. And today, that vision has multiplied billions for him. And that billions, he's using it to transform men. He's using that same money to transform people. Bill Gates is not a Christian, but do you know that people who benefit from his product, most of them are also Christians? Him and his wife has a foundation. They have a foundation where they care for the less privileged. Do you want to tell me that all the less privileges that are there are just non-Christians? They are atheists? No. Some of the less privileges that are there, most of them are also Christians. But we condemn them and say they don't believe in Jesus. They don't want to give their life to Christ. They will all go to hell. Yes, they will go to hell. But God is even more happier that he recognized the power of his vision, of his passion, of his... Oh, Jesus. He is selling out his pleasure. He would have been in the club. When he was growing up as a youth, there are a lot of things that drives you. He would have even been going out to catch fun like his other friends. But he restrained himself just to become a blessing to a nation. Just to, become a personality. Today, we all are enjoying from what he did. How many Christians? Oh, Jesus, have mercy. Hello, Ma Ufama Anigoro. Thank you so much for joining. God bless you. Good evening. Please help me share this video and invite your friends. My heart bleeds. That is how the heart of God bleeds. We are there carrying God on our head and quoting scriptures front and back. We read from the book of Genesis to Revelation. We read the Bible 1 million times, but we don't want to make any change. We read the Bible like a storybook. We don't see principles in the Bible. We don't see principles in the Bible. We don't see principles to affect, to use to become, personalities. People are crying day and night. People cannot see food to eat. People cannot, have a good life, have a good road, no stable life. Look at Africa. Look at Africa. what we Africans, most of us are busy doing? The moment you get a job, and then you start working, and you have you have one little money, you acquire little wealth, you start feeling like a god, then you start buying. The consumer mentality that is always there. You start buying, you buy cars, you buy this, you want to get the latest car. Why do we have consumer mentality? What happened to the producers in us? We sold it out. People in my country today feels like the moment you just get a job in oil company, you are made. The moment you just become a politician, you are made. Oh, your generations to come, they are made. So people become comfortable selling out their passions and their dreams and their visions. We are there playing religion holier than thou. We are the ones to quote the scriptures and say, to point fingers and know who is righteous and who is a sinner. But we forget that it is not in our place to do. That is not the job God has called us here on earth to do. What we are here to do is to bring solution to problems on the earth. To different sphere of life that we have passions on. We are supposed to bring change. That change, that pain, that thing that pains our hearts. We are supposed to bring the change there. A day before yesterday, I told you about a little girl called Malala in Pakistan. A girl who changed the life of other girls. 12 years old little girl who was denied the right of being educated. She was denied the right of going to school. Every other girl in Pakistan, the Taliban, who were like the Boko Haram today in Nigeria, began to bomb the schools in Pakistan. They didn't want the girls to go to school. But a 12 years old girl said no. And she beat her heart. If it would take her life, she was ready to die to effect a change. She was ready to die. History, she was ready to put her name in the book of history of this earth, just that she fought for the right of a girl child. She was shot, but she never died. She was ready to sell her life. How many Christians, as much as we preach the gospel, as much as we carry the Bible, put it in our chest, how many of us are ready even to die for truths? Some of us see ordinary truths and we cover it. We use religion to blind, to cover truths. We see truth, we want to cover it because the people who are doing the wrongs are the big people we worship. So because they are too big and they look untouchable, we want to agree to the lie, yet we say we are Christians. But this little girl, who wasn't even a Christian, stood for truth. She fought for truth. Till today, girls in Pakistan are going to school thanks to Malala, thanks to a little girl of 12 years old. She opened a blog and began to write. She began to blog. She began to call presidents of nations to come to their aid. Thanks to Malala. History will still remember Malala. Even if this earth remains for 300 years to come, history will not forget Malala. Children will come and read her books and her quotes. People will come to know the revolution that she brought in the land of Pakistan. Let us not forget that we are here for a purpose. There is a reason why we are here. Do not sell it out at a platter of gold. Do not allow those companies deceive you. Do not allow those men who want to employ you in one job tell you if you don't sleep with me, you will not get that job. Oh my goodness, what did you say? If that man understands who he is and understands who humans are, that God has given us all that pertains to life and godliness, that he that believes, to them all things becomes possible too. If he understands the power of restraint,
if he understands the power of determination and hard work, he will not as open his mouth to want to sleep with a girl who wants to work for him. He wouldn't have made that mistake. In his next generation, in his next life, he won't make the mistake. And that girl who is agreeing to do it, she do not understand who she is. She do not understand that the greater Oprah Winfrey lives in her. She do not understand. People are wasting. Men are so gullible. If you meet the religious people out there, you will just see how people are wasting. I don't know how God will actually do it because their mind is sold out. Winners evaluate themselves. For you to be a winner, you have to check your life. You have to evaluate yourself. You must have the right attitude. Right attitude. You must have the optimistic attitude, the positive attitude, the right attitude of a winner. Men are crippled today but still make history. Men are blind, still make history. We all are complete. What have we done? What happened to our visions? What happened to our goals? What happened to our passions? What happened to our purpose? Have we all sold it out at a platter of gold? Have we all sold it out? Have you sold your vision out? What is it that you love to do so much? What happened to those things you were writing when you were a kid? What happened to your pen and your papers? What happened to your pen and your books? Where were all those things you penned down? You wanted to achieve, you wanted to become, you wanted to, that change, that thing that pierces your heart. That thing that when you see, you feel so much pain. You wish you can even do it right now. But of course, it takes step by step for you to achieve. What happened to them? All of a sudden, you have become 30, you have become 40, you have become 50, you have become 70, but none of it came to pass. What are you doing? You are walking from one Uncle Sam's office to another. If only you will look into yourself and see the change that thing would have brought to humanity. You will weep. You will weep because you have denied generations of the resources you are carrying, of the solution you are carrying. The heart of God bleeds because men do not understand themselves and do not understand what He has put in them. His heart bleeds. In as much as we go to church, sow the seed, we do religion, we play around, and we think we are pleasing God, He is even not pleased. His heart beats for us. His heart bleeds for us. He wishes that we can hear Him out. And that is why till now you see some of the times those things still come to your mind. And you feel it's too late for you to achieve. It might not be too late. It might not be too late. The aeroplane we are using today, the Wright brothers started it. They made it the way they had it in mind. Today, it's in a better version. It's in a better version because somebody picked it up and made it the beauty we are seeing today. So you might not be able to completely do it, but at least you started it, and somebody can pick it up and make it to become a blessing to our world. That book you had in mind to write when you were growing up, what happened to the book? There were experiences you passed through in your life that you wanted to put into a book so that book can become blessing to humans. What then happened? How come you forgot it all of a sudden? How come you forgot that you were supposed to do that? What happened? What happened? Do you know how far that book would have gone? To save people who are facing the same thing you faced, or who are yet to face, how to avert it. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Let nothing stop you. Let nothing stop you. Be a man and a woman of your word. Be a man who speaks the word and it comes to pass. Be a man of your word. God is waiting for that woman and that man who will give him a listening ear. Who will give him a listening ear? Because his heart bleeds for men. How that man had now started worshiping religion. Have now started worshiping religion. Forgotten the work he has given them to do. And you know the problem is that some of the pastors in those churches do not understand that these men and women who are helping you to bring your own vision to come to pass, that they also have their own visions. You are there, you are supposed to be a guide to them. You are supposed to be the one to challenge them. You are supposed to be the one to put fire on them. Make sure you bring that solution you have been created for. If it's in politics, go into politics and bring that solution that the nation is waiting for. If it's in education, go in there and bring that change we all are waiting for. If it's in technology, make sure you have a product. The men of God are supposed to be the ones to make, these men, to make every one of them in that crowd know that they are personalities. Know that they are solution carriers. Know that there is a reason why they are here on earth. They shouldn't waste it helping him to achieve his own goal. Why their own goals are dormant. They are not fulfilling it. The pastor's heart is supposed to bleed that it is only his ministry, his vision is, and his purpose is coming to pass. Whereas these millions of people that are in your church are not just called to be there, to be clapping hands every Sunday and sowing seed or singing songs of praises and dancing and giving offering and sowing seed. No. You are supposed to gear them. You are supposed to put fire on their legs, set their feet ablaze, tell them to go. You who have passion in technology, come on, go into technology and make sure you put the right attitude. Make sure you make all the research. Make sure you have a product. We will be glad to see men who are producing products in our church. You can imagine, I said a few days ago that you can imagine if Bill Gates was a Christian and he comes on Facebook and says, "Oh, dear Facebook friends, oh, my followers and my fans, I love you all and Jesus loves you more. I want to give all the thanks to Jesus because he has been my guide, he has been my helper, he has been the one who inspired me to, making the Microsoft. I want you all who don't know Jesus to, accept Jesus as your Lord and personal Savior." Imagine if Bill Gates comes on Facebook and say that. A lot of people are going to give their life to Christ, because you know why? Men follow those who have results. People respect you when you have results. So that man don't need to go on the street carrying Bible and preaching the gospel to win millions of souls in less than an hour. No stress. Just because he is a man of results, the moment he comes on Facebook to say it, that is it. You can't believe how many people will give their life to Christ instantly. That is what result does for you. So those preachers are supposed to be the one to push people, Those who are too comfortable where they are, he will push them to bring their purpose to reality. You know, it gives God joy, and it's supposed to even give the pastor more joy. That my members are full of men who are highly, excuse me, who are doing exploits in technology, who are doing exploits in engineering, who are doing exploits in medicine, who are doing exploits in education, in politics, in all aspects of life. He will be happy. He will be happy. The pastor will be happy, and God will be glorified, because the pastor is teaching them kingdom principle. As much as they are Christians and they have faith in Christ Jesus, they will go to heaven, and now they are even fulfilling purpose. Oh, how joyous. What a beautiful place to be. What a glorious place to be. If our churches are like that, men won't be complaining. Men won't be thinking whether this person is using me or not using me. You'll be happy that you came to a church and you began to fulfill purpose. And they set you ablaze. They follow you up to make sure that your vision, your passion, your purpose comes to pass. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Thank you, Jesus. So having the right attitude is very important. You need to have a winner's attitude, like I say. Winners evaluate themselves in a positive manner. They always look at their strengths. They always look for their strength. They will look forward to their strength. They embrace their strength more than they embrace their weaknesses. They embrace their strengths more than they embrace their weaknesses. So you must have the right attitude. You must have the winner's attitude, which is our number 5. Our number 5 steps on what on how you need to achieve what you are born to achieve, or what you have been called to achieve. Don't die by your weaknesses. Live through your strengths. Mark S.K. said. The next point here I have is what I called having the right company. Having the right company. Make sure you have the right company, so you don't allow people to distract you. You don't allow people to distract your vision. You don't allow people to distract your passion. You don't allow people to run down your purpose, to run you down. When you are talking about how to create change and how to make, the world a better place, somebody else is saying something contrary. Having the right company is very important. You make sure you follow men who either inspire you to bring your results, your visions to come to pass. If you don't have them, run away from such company. Any company that cannot see through your visions, that cannot support you, I mean support, full-time support. I don't mean pretense. Anyone that cannot believe in what you have in your mind to bring to come to pass, any of them, run for your life. If they don't have any connection with the passion and the visions that you have to, what you have to do here on earth, run for your life. Run for your life. Such friends might distract you. Hello, my Lydia. Hello, Sir Philip. Thank you for coming back. Hello, Rufus. Thank you so much, sir, for coming. Hello, Sir Ojela B. Thank you for coming. Hello, Ma Jane. Thank you for coming. Hello, Ma Juan. Thank you for coming. Hello, Sayinka. He's saying hello. Queen Give. Thank you so much for coming. God bless you. So have the right company. It's very important. For you to achieve that which you have in your mind, which you have been called to achieve, that thing that drives you. Make sure you have the right company. It will help you to go a long way. Don't waste your time with the wrong company that will bring down your visions, that will bring down your passions, what drives you, that will, lure you into distractions, doing what you don't want to do, run away from such companies. They will not definitely help you. They will not definitely help you. So we have come to the end of today's lesson. I hope you've learned something. I hope you've been blessed. I hope you've enjoyed today's teaching. I hope somebody's blessed today. Thank you so much, guys, for being with me. I want to join my mentor, Dr. Sunday Adelaja, by 9 o'clock. It's already a minute past 9. I think he's already live on Facebook. Let's talk about the truths. He's been on the truths. So guys, join me with Dr. Sunday Adelaja. Let's talk about the truths, another aspect of the truth. Okay, thank you so much for everything. I'm seeing what Sir Phillips is writing here. He said a lot of people lose consciousness. It's like saying a lot of people have lost consciousness of internal life when they get their breakthrough. Wow, you can imagine. And that is not what God intends for us. That is not God really wants for us. God actually wants us to have eternal life and still fulfill purpose here on earth, because you did not just come to this earth to come and have eternal life. If he wanted you to just have eternal life, then he would have just kept all of us back, as little kids who are without sin, would have been there, with him. We have just the eternal life, but he had a purpose of bringing us here on earth, and we have to work to bring that purpose to come to pass. Thank you so much for all of you who have commented, those of you who have shared. Please, if you have not shared the video, help me share the video and help to build somebody's mind today. Help to build somebody's mind today, so they can start doing what they've been called to do, and so that the earth will be a better place for all of us. So thank you, guys. I really appreciate your presence. I'm grateful for everything, for all the shares and all the comments, for all the likes, for all the love. I am humbled 247 by all your presence. So thank you so much for being here. I remain my humble self, Topsy Gift, here in Byron Frankie's Ukraine, guys. So do have a lovely evening and enjoy the rest of your day. So bye bye.